Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
On today's episode, we're taking a look at the first official trailer.
Well, first teaser, actually. This is actually, the last one we did was more of the reveal trailer of pretty much revealing when he's going to be coming out.
Okay.
This is the first teaser for DC Universe's original series, Swamp Thing.
Or just Swamp Thing, because we don't do Marvels or DC Universe.
I know, I'm just letting people know that.
I'm letting people know that too. I'm not letting you know. You already know that.
I know, I'm just saying that pretty much.
So anyways, unlike last time, we know some stuff.
We're prepared!
We're prepared this time.
We apologize.
So basically, the story rolls around Alec and Linda Holland, who discover a new restorative formula that could be the key to ending the planet's hunger. One night, two thugs come in, attack them, and as Linda just escaped because they set a bomb. This is the bomb. As they set the bomb, Alec Holland is like covered in the formula. So during the explosion, he gets blasted into a nearby swamp, and it slowly starts transforming into what we know as Swamp Thing, who is a protector of the green, aka Mother Nature.
Mother Nature, pretty much. And then this series, pretty much, we start off where he's already a part of it.
Yeah.
And somebody's returning, pretty much. In a way, they're kind of returning, just because they remember it's what happened and stuff like that. But then they start to realize he may not be actually dead. So that's the one catch there. They've tried to, like we mentioned before, they did a live action film back in '82 by Wes Craven. Was really done well. And then they tried doing about 7 years more later. They tried doing a sequel to it, low budget, was not successful. It was got received very, very poorly. And then that's when they decided, it was in 1990. USA Network picked up a live action series for it. Lasted only 3 seasons. That was it, pretty much. And it was a live action version of Swamp Thing. That ended, and then they tried doing an animated series on Fox, I believe. That was more worse, pretty much. Supposedly that only lasted 5 episodes, pretty much. And that was pretty much the last we heard of anything from Swamp Thing for a while, until until we got it back in like the Justice League animated series, then Unlimited. They bring it up a little bit, but they've been slowly trying to leak it out to us. I mean, even in an episode of Legends of Tomorrow, they did that pretty much. Where remember when they're at the Legends of Tomorrow, they're at the camp and stuff like that, and they're watching some type of like horror film.
Yeah,
it was called Swamp Thing, and then Constantine was talking about. He brought up the actual Swamp Thing, pretty much, where he's like he knows the actual Swamp Thing. So it's like they've been slowly leaking it to us, going, he's coming. He's coming.
So the biggest thing about this show, aside from the weird episode production controversy, is it's being produced by James Wan, best known for his work on the Conjuring films.
Yes.
So I've already heard for this trailer alone, you definitely get a lot of horror movie vibes.
You see the James Wan horror vibes in this trailer. That's what we've been hearing. Like you said, we haven't seen anything, but that's what we've been hearing so far. So let's just dive right into this, and we will talk a lot more maybe afterwards. So let's dive into this again. This is the official teaser trailer for Swamp Thing. So here we go.
In the swamp, nobody can hear you scream. Nobody can't hear you scream.
It's
a swamp. It's not space. The fuck?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Professor K?
Probably.
Yeah, she's in this too.
Yeah, she plays Linda. Yeah, I see what they meant. This felt
this really felt like
a trailer for like a Conjuring like spin-off or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Was it in the official trailer going sit in the Conjuring universe?
Yeah,
no!
Yeah, if I'm right, she plays Linda Holland.
Yeah, I forgot because sorry, I'm currently trying to get caught up on Gotham right now. I see her as Sophia Falcone, pretty much. That's why. So it's like seeing her, it's like, oh, okay, cool. So remember when I first saw her was in Teen Wolf, pretty much. That's when we first saw her.
Yeah, but I can see what people meant. Like,
you really freaking felt the vibes of James Wan-esque type of horror in this. And to me, it works with Swamp Thing because that's how Swamp Thing is. He just doesn't come up and it's like, hey, I'm Swamp Thing. No, it's like he creeps up on you pretty much. He
and then
like
tells you to fuck off.
Yeah, in a way, he tells you in a way, leave it alone, leave this all alone. And stuff like that. So it's interesting of what's going on here. So it really feels like he's trying to learn how to use his abilities, what he can and cannot do. So that's what it feels like. Where it's like he is this thing, but it's like, what next for him? It's like what.
Hopefully, you get an actual trailer that explains certain scenes in this film, like a girl collapsing in the middle of a
looks
class.
like some type of somebody who's frozen, not really frozen, but just trapped in this plant or something like that, or like. Just it's like
you can see they have his body there, and that's where it looks like that's where his body the formula takes over.
It's slowly starting to change him. That's what it feels like, and it looks like in that last shot there is when he's fully formed, and this is what he fully looks like now. And it's like he's trying to understand what's going on. So this is interesting. Like I said, I really like it because it works with Swamp Thing. It's like Swamp Thing. It's not just a superhero type of film. No, it's a very supernatural type of film, and you have to for something like this, you have to give it that horror sense of it. For this character, I think it'll work just because of it. I remember watching it. It was a very emotional story with Swamp Thing. Pretty much, I think he was just trying to protect this little girl. His little girl. I remember I was reading the comic, and I was like, wow, this is everything he was doing to protect her. And something kept telling him, I must protect her. I must protect her. And just the sacrifice he was making, it was just so the emotion they had there was just unbelievable. And like I said, just this alone, it sounds like we're gonna get some points like that, especially with like I said, like a random girl screaming or just like who's on the floor, and you're like, what the heck's going on with this girl?
That could be the girl you're talking about.
Well, maybe they were trying to include that maybe somehow that kind of story to show the heart that he has. Who knows? But yeah, like I said, I really can't wait to see the next trailer for this, just to see what we're diving into, what's the story. Because again, just like with Titans, remember they just threw us all with all this action and stuff like that. Bam, bam, bam.
Look, all I'm saying is, just needs to rip somebody in half, like this.
Yeah,
like this.
Yeah, using the plan. He's just standing there, and it's just that he's controlling it. It's like, something like that. But I really hope this does well for the series, because of what they had to go through with the production, with pretty much stopping it. I mean, it's scary, but at the same time, I just hope it succeeds. I really hope that they do a good job with this story and this series, because so far, DC, God willing, has been on a roll so far. With their series, from good positive reviews from even Doom Patrol, and hopefully this gets another good pop from it as well. So hopefully, whatever they're doing, whatever their whole, changing it up to 10 episodes, I'm hoping it's a good reasoning of why they're doing this. So, I really pray and hope that this series does well, pretty much, because DC Universe app needs to succeed, pretty much. It needs these original series that get people to come and join them to watch it and enjoy their shows.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about DC Universe original series, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this teaser. If you're a huge Swamp Thing fan and you enjoyed pretty much this teaser, or you want to put your thoughts down on what you thought of it overall, love to hear your guys' thoughts, because there's a lot of fans out there for Swamp Thing, and just especially different versions of him. It's not just this one character we're going to be following here. There's actually in the comics there's multiple versions, but multiple people that have become or took on the role of Swamp Thing. You know, so did you have a favorite? Is this the all-time favorite? That's why they're going with this version, or is this the best version that we can go with? Put down what you guys' thoughts are. Like I said, like on this teaser, do you like the horror side of it? Do you think this is the best way to go with it? Also, your guys' thoughts on them eventually bringing the DC Universe app to more of the consoles, more of the stuff that we can download than just our tablets or our phones, stuff like that. We would love that. I would love that. I think that's what would bring more subscribers by the end of this year. Maybe they could do that. Who knows? Let's put you guys' thoughts down, or even on that. Put down what you thought of our reaction as well, but most importantly, we definitely thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
This has been a very Swamp Thing filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
As well as our other shows.
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
at Super React Bros.